Alright, I'm currently at 458,900 total lifetime races. That would put me 34,492 races behind Flood. And today is July 29th of 2025. Since I plan on taking a break July 31st, today will be. Actually, no, today's the 30th. I'm smart. But yeah, since today is the last day, pretty much, of the month, I'll be racing. I'm gonna do it big with the Blitz. That will send me a long way, over 1,000 races. That much I can tell you. As for the leagues, well, I guess I'll show you that now. Here I am with 2.9 million XP. As for the team, we're here in first place with 50.3 million. Anyway, guys, by the end of the video, I'll show you my leagues as well as how far behind Flat I am. Also, I'll try to see if I can get a snapshot of my team leagues this time because it looks like we got a new PB here. Alright, that's an hour 22 minutes into the Blitz, 130 races into the session, and 93 races done during the first hour. That's 2 hours and 7 minutes into the Blitz, 191 races into the session, and during the second hour, did 86 races. Also, this was by far the fastest race I've done with the new keyboard. Well, actually, the other fastest was a 113 long bones, but this was the fastest non-long bones. Well, that's now 3 hours and 22 minutes into the Blitz, 307 races into the session, and 95 races done during the third hour. That was a bad race, by the way. Holy crap. All right, I believe that's, 4 hours and 4 minutes into the Blitz. Now 373 races into the session, and that would be 93 races during the fourth hour. 5 hours and 10 minutes into the Blitz. Now that's 477 races into the session and 94 races done during the previous hour. Safe to say I'm mastering my new keyboard pretty well, especially with race efficiency. I just got to get my speed up. Oh, hey, Wildflower. She's gone fast. Holy crap. All right, that's official. We're 6 hours and 6 minutes into the Blitz, 564 races into the session, and 92 races done during the fifth hour. All right, that is what, 6 hours? No, 7 hours and 12 minutes into the session or Blitz now. 649 races into the session, and only 78 races done in that previous hour. Thanks a lot, lunch. All right, that is currently 732 races into the session, 8 hours and 8 minutes into the Blitz. I did 90 races during that 8th hour. All right, that's a considerable time into my session. At this point, that's now 9 hours and 15 minutes in, 814 races into the session, and 70-something races done during that previous hour because of a break I had to take because I got too drowsy. Now, that's actually 10 hours and 8 minutes into this Blitz now, 895 races into the session, 91 races done during the 10th hour. It's 11 hours and 5 minutes into the Blitz, 983 races into the session, and that was 93 races done during the previous hour. Also, I'm getting faster with my new keyboard, slightly. Alright, that's 13 hours and 3 minutes into the Blitz, now 1,069 races into the session, and 90 races done during the 12th hour. Yeah, this is actually 12 hours and 3 minutes into it. I keep forgetting I started at 5 and not 4 this morning. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of the Blitz pretty much. But from this point on, I'm just going to go until 1,100 races because that'll be exactly 460k. But I'll just show you by then. You know how these videos work at this point if you regularly watch my videos. Well, that's 1,100 races into the session. It's about 25 minutes later. I currently have 460,000 races on the dot as promised. And that would put me 33,392 races behind Foot. Holy crap, we're getting there, guys. It's actually extremely close now. Going over to the leagues, you'll see personally, well, I'm over here currently in first place with 4.1 million XP. I was able to keep ahead of Alex most of the session, but that's all the XP, all I'll be doing for the month because, after all the races I've done this month, I'm gonna have to take a break because, for one thing, I won't have any time to play Nitro Type the next day, but for another thing, I need the break, okay? So, Alex, I guess you're welcome, but remember, you're only winning this league because I allowed you to. Going over to the team leagues, we're currently here now in fourth place. We've been promoted to the Legend League tournament. If I'm willing to guess, we had about 17 million XP by the end of the last league from Alex and I racing all day. And yeah, anyway, guys, that's all for today. As for tomorrow, well, you'll see exactly how many races I did in the month of July in the form of the July 2025 stats update video.